¿Cómo están, queridos amigos y queridas amigas de las redes y los canales de Steinway and Sons Argentina? Estamos acá con una extraordinaria pianista británica, Cordelia Williams, una artista Steinway que nos visita y con quien tenemos la suerte de tener en este momento en el Showroom. How are you, Cordelia? Thank you so much.
I'm very well, thank you for having me.
Well, welcome to the Steinway exclusive showroom in
Thank
Buenos
you.
Aires. It's a real pleasure to have you here.
Well, it's very kind of you to welcome me and let me play on the pianos.
I'd like to ask you 5 short questions about your music and what's coming next in your career. It's okay?
Yes.
You play a lot of different music, and how do you choose what goes into repertory? It's his curiosity, it's personal taste, or something else?
I think it's both of those things. And also, sometimes it's just an instinct. So I always love Schubert. I always want to play Schubert all the time. So I do often program Schubert as the center of a recital. And then I do have many other interests as well. And so I think I follow something, I don't know, my heart, or sometimes I feel I need to play Beethoven. And so then I spend time playing Beethoven. And then suddenly I think I need to play Janacek. And so it's very organic, very natural. And I always try to think also about the experience for the audience, which pieces will complement each other, and what story I want to tell in a recital. So sometimes there is a connection between the different works and maybe they shed different light on each other. So it's a very organic,
I can see
fluid process.
I can see it in your album, Nightlight, one of the
Yes.
most important one. I like so much this album, and it has a very intimate album, right? With
Yes.
a lot of connection between the different composers.
Yeah, you're right, exactly. That album, I created it almost like a playlist for people who are awake in the nighttime. So I started to think of this album when I had my first child, and then I had another child, and during this time I was thinking of music which describes or expresses the different experiences of nighttime. So it can be a very peaceful time, beautiful, and the solitude of nighttime is wonderful. But then also it can be a time of nightmare or anxiety or loneliness. So all of these experiences, I feel, are explored in the different music in that album. So it was really interesting and enjoyable to create this journey through the music. And also I tried to connect the pieces in terms of the sound as well. So sometimes one piece ends and it leads us through the ears, it leads us to the next piece. So it was a very satisfying experience to make that album.
I am going to say something in Spanish, but it's good. Es una recomendación que escuchen este álbum desde el principio hasta el final, con todos los sentimientos que la artista va describiendo, porque es realmente algo muy interesante el ver la vida nocturnal desde el arte. You play a lot of different musicians, a lot of different composers, from Bach to
Yes.
Messiaen, another language in the music. Your connection with Olivier Messiaen feels very strong. And what do you feel when you play his music? Has it changed the way you think about sound, time, or color?
This is a very good question, very interesting question. Yes, I think the music of Messiaen is very interesting. There is so much symbolism in the music and messages and so much thought in how he wrote the music. There's a lot of depth in every little bit of music, and so it's a wonderful challenge to unpack all of the meaning in the music. Of course, Messiaen can be difficult to listen to as well, so it's a challenge to us as listeners. Sometimes that is the whole point of the music. It's supposed to be challenging, and it's supposed to take you into another kind of experience or another kind of existence. So I'm thinking, for example, at the first movement of the 20 regards, sur l'enfant Jésus, the first movement is very, very slow and long, and this is sometimes difficult to listen to because it feels like, come on, nothing's happening. But
it's not
I
the
think
same
the
that
point...
the Oiseau, the birds pieces of Messiaen with
No,
more energy.
Yeah, exactly. But this one is so slow, and I think it's on purpose because it's like a prayer or a meditation where you have to slow everything, and you can acclimatize to a different pace of existence. So for me, his music is very powerful, but also challenging, but I think in a good way.
As an artist, or as a pianist, what does Steinway mean for you in your life? Is it a sound you trust, a tradition, or something else?
Well, I grew up as a child playing an old Steinway, and so Steinway has always been very part of me. To me, piano really means Steinway, and I think as I have become older and more experienced in the concerts, I feel that when I play the Steinways, I have a kind of freedom to play like in a dream. It's like I can imagine and then the piano can do it. So it's like me and the piano are dreaming together. So there is no barrier between me and the piano. Sometimes with less good pianos, there can be a struggle between what I imagine in the sound and what the piano is able to do. Whereas I think the Steinway, it's the depth of sound and the colour. It's like anything I can imagine, I can do. So that is, it's so important because that's how I can create something which is new and is beautiful.
If
to
you
have
trust
that freedom of imagination.
Yes,
Yeah, the trust. It's the trust.
You can
to be
trust
able
in your
to-
instrument, and
Yeah.
you are free for your create.
And also, I think sometimes, especially my Steinway, which I chose, which I have at home, it has a very almost wild nature, which I love. It's so there's so much beauty and so much power in the instrument that it can teach me also. It can show me different possibilities in the sound. So to me, that is so important as a pianist to have that the space to explore in the sound.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And the last one is about your future, because looking ahead, what are you excited about for right now? Or are there any new projects in your life?
Yes, there are always projects. I like projects. I have two album recordings coming up very soon. with a colleague, a violinist. We are going to record the complete Bach duo sonatas by the violin and keyboard sonatas, which are so wonderful.
Beautiful pieces.
And not so often played on modern instruments. So this is really interesting and a big project to take on. So I'm very excited about that. I love Bach. I've grown up with Bach all my life, so it's nice to play with someone because as pianists we are used to playing Bach alone. So this is something new and very joyful. And I am also working as a soloist on the last 3 sonatas of Schubert. So I recorded already in Nightlight, you will have seen I recorded D958, the C minor. So now I am working towards a CD based around the next sonata, the A major. And then there will be a 3rd CD with the D960, the B flat. So this is, of course, a very big project for me. And this will take the next 2 to 3 years to work through this properly. And of course the concerts will tie into those albums. I am also thinking a lot for a different project. I am writing more about the connection between music and spirituality. So this is a very interesting topic for me. I think that music is such a deep
Can you
need.
say something about it? Sorry.
How to say in a short time. I am trying to think about ways in which our human need for music overlaps with our need for some kind of religion. It doesn't matter to me which kind of religion, but I think there is a deep instinct inside humans for both of these things, and I'm interested in how they connect. So I am thinking a lot now, and then I will start to write some articles about my experience of this and some different observations. So this is very different for me, but interesting.
So interesting. Well, how can I read your articles?
I don't know yet. You have to wait till they're written.
Okay, perfect. If you want, you can tell us about it.
Okay. Yes.
Well, Cordelia, thank you very much. Really, it's a real pleasure to have you here in the Steinway exclusive showroom. And now, well, you can use the piano, you are free.
Thank you very much. It's lovely to talk to you.
Thank you very much. A nuestros amigos de las redes sociales de Steinway Sons Argentina y Casa Breyer les pedimos que nos sigan, que nos den un me gusta, que en Instagram nos sigan como @steinway.arg. Y les damos a ustedes un afectuoso saludo y despedimos a Cordelia Williams, quien muy amablemente nos ha deleitado con estas palabras.